Bereshit, chapter 14.
And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elasar, Kedolah, Omer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of Goyim, that they made war with Ber-Ra, king of Sodom, and with Beershah, king of Amorah, Shin'av, king of Admah, and Shem'ever, king of Sephoyim, and the king of Bel-La, the same is Tzo'ar. All these came as allies unto the Vale of Siddim, the same is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Kedolah, Omer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Kedolah, Omer, and the kings that were with him, and smote the Refa'im in Asht'rot-karnayim, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Amim in Shaveh-Kiryatayim, and the Horites in their mount Seir, unto Eil-pa'ran, which is by the wilderness. And they turned back, and came to Ein-mishpat, the same is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, that dwelt in Hatzatzon-Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Amorah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Sephoyim, and the king of Bel-La, the same is Tzo'ar. And they set the battle in array against them in the Vale of Siddim, against Kedolah, Omer king of Elam, and Tidal king of Goyim, and Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elasar, 4 kings against the 5. Now the Vale of Siddim was full of slime pits. And the kings of Sodom and Amorah fled, and they fell there. And they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Amorah, and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot Avram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Avram the Hebrew. Now he dwelt by the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite's brother of Eshcol, and brother of Anah, and these were confederate with Avram. And when Avram heard that his brother was taken captive, he led forth his trained men, born in his house, 318, and pursued as far as Dan. And he divided himself against them by night, he and his servants, and smote them and pursued them unto Hova, which is on the left hand of Damasek. And he brought back all the goods. And also brought back his brother Lot and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him, after his return from the slaughter of Kedolah, Omer and the kings that were with him, at the vale of Shaveh, the same is the king's vale. And Melchizedek, king of Shalem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was a Cohen of Elyon. And he blessed him, and said, Blessed be Avram, of Elyon, maker of heaven and earth. And blessed be Elyon, who has delivered your enemies into your hand. And he gave him 1/10 of all. And the king of Sodom said unto Avram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to yourself. And Avram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand unto Yahuwah, Elyon, maker of heaven and earth, that I will not take a thread, nor a shoe latchet, nor aught that is yours, lest you should say, I have made Avram rich. Save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me Anah, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion.